Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elle and today we're gonna talk a little bit about eyeshadows and what my goals are for 2022. So by now I do think, let's check, is most of my projects up that are eyeshadow projects. Let's see, when are this? Okay, so I do have a few still in the waiting, but for 2022, as you can tell by the title, I want to hit 100 pans of eyeshadows in 2022. From March 1st until December 31st of 2021, I hit 70 pans. I did not keep track the first months of 2021, unfortunately, so I'm gonna do better though. I have a goal to do 100 pans this year. I do think that's doable. I do think my Planet Palette eyeshadows aren't that deep, and some of the Beauty Bay palettes that I have aren't that deep as well, as I've heard, and some of the Huda Beauty ones aren't that deep, and BH Cosmetics ones aren't that deep. So yeah, I do have quite a good few palettes with not so deep pans, so it should be easier to actually hit pan in 100 shadows. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's doable. I have my Pan That palette where I have 2 palettes with 60 eyeshadows together in them, where my goal will be to hit pan in as many as possible. Then I do have the Pan That palette where I'm trying to finish up the last, 8 shadows in there. So yeah, and then I do have 26 eyeshadows in my Beauty A to C project pan, where I want to hit pan in all of them. And then I do have my 50 Shades of Purple, where I have quite a good handful of eyeshadows left to hit pan in. As you know, I will also be doing project 10 uses, which will be good for basically the ColourPop palettes. I usually do hit pan in those really easily, at least Mean to Be and Fade into Hue, and hashtag pie or pan in everything I will also be doing. So I will have some shadows in there, and I do have some shadows in my Throwback 30 that I need to hit pan on. I have some shadows in my Friends project pan. I do have some shadows in This Is Fantasy. So yeah, I have a lot of eyeshadows going on, as usual. But yeah, I'm not gonna be bringing in eyeshadows in all of my projects. Oh, and I do have some in Panner's Bingo also. But those are usage goals. So yeah, I'm not gonna bring in too many eyeshadows in the newer projects, unless like Deck of Panning. I'm gonna do that this year. If I do get a prompt that says eyeshadow, I will of course bring in an eyeshadow, and depending on what kind of eyeshadow I pull in, I'm not sure if my goal will be to hit pan or a usage goal. But yeah, so 100 pans for the year of 2022. I will have updates. I will have my first update in March, then in June, then in September, and then in December for my finale. I do think that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm also wanting to finish up 10 eyeshadows. As you already know, I have 8 of them in my Pan That palette, and I do have some shadows in my Throwback 30 that I want to finish, and I do have some shadows frankened into like a bronzer and cheek products. So if I can manage to finish all of that, I do think I'm closer to finish up 15 eyeshadows. So yeah, I do think that's everything. Of course, I'm doing the Pandos eyeshadows. I will be showing all of the pans I hit there in that video and all of the bonus pans. You know the drill with that one. So yeah, it will be a lot of eyeshadows in 2022. So I'm crossing my fingers I can hit my 100 pans and finish up 10 shadows. I would love to at least get the ColourPop Give It To Me Straight palette out of my collection. That's for sure. That's the main goal for 2022. But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I will see you again in my next video. Bye!